afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Gamecocks and the Buckeyes. So here is Jimmy Rollins, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop. Jimmy Rollins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Griffey Jr. will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. The batter now will be Tim Salmon.
The right fielder, number 15.
Now the first pitch.
Salmon.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
24.
Ken Griffey Jr. is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Next up, Roberto Clemente. And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. In the dirt here. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Runners off for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw is in time. Now at the plate is Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Lofton.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Next up is Byron Buxton.
The right fielder, Byron Buxton.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. He waits, now the pitch. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he is out on the tag. Bases are empty, one man out. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. Next, here is Jose Ramirez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Two down with a runner at first, and here comes Junior. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as the slider set. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes. Ready now is Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Griffey Jr. is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping up is Corey Seager.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Corey Seager.
Nope.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bottom of the second here with no score. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Sale. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. stepping in is Yerman Mercedes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First offering. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Late square, and this is popped up. Able to look it in as Perez for the second out. Here comes Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. This one's flared out toward left. Lindor is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Line toward right center. On his junior, but this is a base hit. At the plate, Kenny Lofton. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. No balls and 1 strike. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Lofton on second. Ramirez at first. 2 out in the inning, and he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. And now here is Tim Salmon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And here comes Junior. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2. First pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez is there and he makes the catch for the out. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Up next, Corey Seager. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And there's ball 1. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Clemente has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to dig in, Ryan McMahon, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He singled in his first AB. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. 0-1 the count. McMahon stands at second with 2 gone. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So next to hit is Ozzie Albies, struck out in his first at-bat. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. And he'll make it into third, and they're runners at the corners now to start out the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now it'll be Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries so far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Ramirez, the runner at third. Griffey Jr. at second. Lindor on at first with nobody out. Salmon backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. At the plate now is Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Clemente is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Stepping in once again is Yerman Mercedes. Mercedes hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the out. Nelson Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting. Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Trevor May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he got him. Next to stand in is Kenny Lofton, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. The 1-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And stepping in, Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled off. On the move is Lofton, and this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in next, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Lofton at second with 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. Guess he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. This pitch is popped up. Duvall trying to get there, and no one will get this one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Ramirez is on his way home, and the runner will score from second. Here's Corey Seager.
The second baseman.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Griffey waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Tim Salmon struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Buxton is there, 1 away. Now into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a bouncing ball, foul. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch on the way. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now to bat, Ryan McMahon flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Albies picks it up, and there are 2 away now. And now, Jacob deGrom. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Salmon is under it to put it away, retiring the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Duvall, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. High in the air down the right field line. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buxton is there, 2 down. Next up, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to right. Buxton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. First offering on its way.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon. In now, Byron Buxton. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Now here's the first offering. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Pulled toward right center field. Salmon is there now, and he has it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Griffey Jr. leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Yerman Mercedes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Nomar Mazara will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Ramirez trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. This is skied out toward right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Into the box, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So now to the plate, Tim Salmon.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Runners on the move for second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Buckeyes led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jacob deGrom pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.